Imagine waking up one day and deciding to never cut your hair or nails again. No trims, no clipping, no styling, just letting them grow wild and free. At first, it might seem harmless, maybe even liberating, but over time, your hair would become an unmanageable curtain, and your nails would curl into twisted claws. What starts as a simple experiment could turn into a lifelong challenge, transforming your body in ways you never expected. So what would really happen if you let your hair and nails grow indefinitely? Would you become a modern-day Rapunzel, or would life become an endless struggle against your own body? Hair growth follows a natural cycle that prevents it from growing forever. On average, hair grows about half an inch per month, which adds up to roughly 6 inches per year. But each strand has a lifespan typically between 2 and 6 years before it falls out and is replaced by new growth. This means that even if you never cut your hair, it wouldn't keep growing down to your ankles and beyond. Instead, it would reach a maximum length, usually around 3 feet, before shedding naturally. However, if you were one of the rare individuals whose hair grows longer before shedding, you'd face some serious challenges. Washing and brushing would become a time-consuming chore, and tangles would form constantly. Sleeping with long hair would be a struggle, as it would get caught under your body, wrapped around your neck, or even trapped indoors. The weight alone could cause headaches and neck strain, especially once it reached waist length or longer. Then there's the issue of hygiene. Long hair traps sweat, oil, and dirt more easily than short hair, leading to scalp irritation and even infections if not properly cared for. Styling would become nearly impossible without professional help, and simple tasks like cooking or working with machinery could become dangerous if your hair got in the way. Some people embrace the challenge, like Z Kaiping, who holds the Guinness World Record for the longest hair at over 18 feet. But even she admits that maintaining it requires constant effort, including special sleeping arrangements to avoid damaging it. Nails, on the other hand, don't have a built-in limit to their growth. Fingernails grow about 3.5 millimeters per month, while toenails grow at half that speed. If you never trimmed them, they would continue growing indefinitely, curling and twisting as they extended. Within a year, your fingernails could reach an inch or more in length, making everyday tasks like typing, buttoning clothes, or holding objects incredibly difficult. After several years, they would resemble something out of a horror movie: long, yellow, and brittle, curling back toward your palms. Walking would become painful as your toenails pressed against the inside of your shoes, bending and cracking under pressure. Long nails are also a breeding ground for bacteria and fungi. Dirt and germs accumulate underneath them, increasing the risk of infections. Without regular trimming, nails can also grow into the skin, causing painful ingrown nails that may require medical treatment. The longer they grow, the more fragile they become, making them prone to splitting or tearing, which can be extremely painful. Some people, like former record holder Melvin Booth, have grown their nails to astonishing lengths. His fingernails reached a combined length of over 32 feet before an accident broke them. But even he admitted that simple tasks like washing his hands or putting on gloves were nearly impossible. Beyond the physical inconveniences, never cutting your hair or nails could have social and psychological effects. Society has certain expectations when it comes to grooming, and extreme lengths literally could lead to stares, judgment, or even difficulty finding work. While some cultures value long hair as a sign of beauty or spiritual devotion, in most modern settings, excessively long hair or nails might be seen as unkempt or unsanitary. The constant maintenance required to keep them clean and presentable will also take a toll, turning what was once a personal choice into a daily burden. From a biological standpoint, hair and nails are made of keratin, a protein that doesn't contain nerves or blood vessels, so they don't feel anything as they grow. But the skin and follicles underneath do. Prolonged tension from heavy hair can weaken hair follicles, leading to thinning or even permanent hair loss. Similarly, nails that grow too long can put pressure on the nail bed, causing pain, deformities, or even permanent damage if they're repeatedly injured. In the end, the idea of never cutting your hair or nails might sound intriguing, but the reality is far from glamorous. What begins as a simple experiment could spiral into a life dominated by impracticality, discomfort, and health risks. Humans have been cutting and grooming their hair and nails for thousands of years, not just for aesthetics, but for hygiene, functionality, and overall well-being. So while the thought of letting them grow wild might be fascinating to imagine, The truth is that a little maintenance goes a long way in keeping life manageable.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.